Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Financial Conversations with Brian. Today, I want to talk about the rising gas prices and what we can do about it. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. You know, here in this local area here in Northeast Tennessee, it's high $3, low $4 a gallon, and doesn't look like it's going to go down anytime soon. Did get some news today I want to share with everybody. It's about the gas with Russia, the oil supply. Shell and several other companies, Shell for sure has already said they're not going to have any dealings with Russia in the oil business, and several others may do it as well. There is a word on the street going around that they may ban Russian oil altogether, which if currently I think it's something like 7% of our imports come from Russia. So if you take that 7% out of the equation, that's an automatic 7% decline in the supply side, supply and demand. So the supply side, which could, it'll send our prices even higher unless they find another country alternative to get it from. So this video is just going to be kind of a little bit of a rant to start with about why we even got here to start with. I mean, when Biden went into office, the very first week, he decides to stop the production of the pipeline. I just don't get it. We were energy independent under Trump, and now here we are buying from foreign countries, and those same foreign countries are using that money against us. Just don't make any sense. Nothing makes much sense anymore. But anyway, this video is going to be kind of about some of the ways that you can save on gasoline, and some will be, real obvious, and some will be a little bit more extreme. But the first thing you can do is with your automobile is keep it maintained properly. Keep the tires inflated to the proper level. Your owner's manual of your car will tell you how many pounds that is. So that they say that if a tire's low, it can cost you anywhere from like 2 to 3% more fuel consumption for your car. So that's one way. The other is the air conditioning. If you decide to not run the air conditioner, maybe crack the window or something like that, then that saves on gasoline. The air conditioner causes your vehicle to use more. The other thing that's kind of an obvious thing is the weight in your car. Every 100 pounds that's added to the weight of your car is like another 1% decrease in your fuel mileage. So that's another. Some of the other obvious things are, like if you're going out to get groceries or whatever, if you combine your trips, do 2 or 3 things while you're out on that one trip, just plan ahead and go out as little as possible. I mean, those are some real obvious things. Another is one of the little things that I use is it's called Get Upside. It's an app that you can download onto your phone, and you link your debit or credit card information to it, and it doesn't ask for your whole debit or credit card number. It's like the first 6 digits and the last 4 or something like that. So you don't have to give the whole number. They just have that so they can know that that you made the purchase at that particular gas station, so you could get so many cents back. On average, it's like maybe 10 to 15 cents per gallon. It's a really cool app. It'll keep up with where you're at on the GPS, and it'll show you all the gas stations in your area, and you pick whichever one you want to go to. And then when you get to that station, you check in, and it's just a simple click. You check in at that station and you select whatever credit or debit card that you've linked in your wallet on that app. And you can either do it that way or you can scan the receipt. Of course, you still have to link your card, but you can scan the receipt and it'll give you cash back and it'll accumulate. And you can get gift cards, things like that. One of the things I use it for is just the cash. It goes directly into my bank account. Once I hit $10, it's just a little way of getting something back. But what I do is I have a 5% cash back credit card on gasoline. It's a Citibank credit card. Let me see if I can tell you the name of it. Citi Custom Cash is the name of it. If you use it just for gas alone, you'll get 5% cash back. So when you take that 5% and then you add your so many cents per gallon back with the Get Upside app, pretty significant. I mean, you may end up getting $2 or $3 or more back on that tank of gas. So it adds up. Now, some of the other things I want to talk about is during the last 2 years when everybody was locked down, people spent a lot more time at home and went out very little. And I think this was kind of an eye-opener for a lot of people that you don't really have to get out much at all. For example, DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats, Walmart will deliver your groceries to your door. Literally, I mean, if you're say a senior and you're you don't have to go to work at a job, maybe you're self-employed, work from home. That's another thing. If you have that option, if you can work from home, that'll greatly reduce the amount of gasoline that you would have to buy. But going back to the other, if you do stay at home, you really don't have to get out hardly at all, except for your job maybe, and maybe go to church or something like that, which a lot of churches now do have online services. Now, that's not as good as in person, I know that, but there's options. You can get groceries at home now without ever having to go to the grocery store. So these things that we went through in the last couple of years of lockdowns has really created opportunity for companies to come in like DoorDash and Uber Eats and Instacart and things like that. If you're in a situation where you don't have to go to work or something like that, I mean, you can almost reduce your fuel expense to near nothing. I mean, you might be able to get by with only one tank of gas per month. And then if you use your cashback credit card and Get Upside on that tank, I mean, you can greatly reduce the cost of buying gas. Now, the sad thing about the gas prices going up is, I mean, even if you didn't go out at all, it's still going to affect you because, the grocery stores, all the prices of the food and in the stores in general are going to go up because of all of the truck drivers. Their fuel expense is going to go up, and then that cost is just going to get passed on to the consumer. So if this is a short-term thing, which I'm speaking that it will be, I don't think it's going to hurt that bad. But if this prolongs and says, if this goes on until summer or past, into the fall, this could be very bad for the economy, unless people just use their God-given creativity to come up with alternatives. And there are a lot of alternatives. I mean, people have been relocating. They relocate close to their job. They might be able to walk to it or ride a bike to it. You know, nowadays they've got these cool, you know, electric bicycles. You know, some of those do have like baskets and stuff on them. I mean, so, you know, even though you may not use these ideas, it's good to keep them in the back of your head, because there may come a time where all that information will be a tool that you could use. I jokingly saw a TikTok video of of a guy. He showed the price of gas at like $5.99 in California, and then showed him running on he was riding a horse past the gas station. You know, it's funny, but it's also, you know, there's some truth to that. I mean, how long can this go? I mean, it's ridiculous. These fuel costs are, you know, just really put a dent in the family budget. I mean, the options are there. There are quite a few options. It's just, which one do you want to do? Some people may just continue and just say, well, I'm just going to pay it, and going about their business. And that's fine. I mean, some people have the income to be able to do that. But I would encourage people to not do that. And the reason I say that is because everything is based on supply and demand. So if we as consumers decrease the demand, the price will eventually have to come down, unless the supply just gets squeezed at a higher rate than the demand, you know, decrease. But anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. I will leave a link in the description below for Get Upside. If you decide to sign up for it, you'll help yourself. I think they give, as a sign-on bonus, 15 cents off on your first tank of gas, in addition to the normal cents off wherever you choose to shop. And I'll get a little something off of it too. They have a good little referral program where anybody that you get that signs up underneath you, you get like a penny for every gallon that they buy. It's just, like I said, it's just another little tool, and that's what we'll be talking about on this channel a lot, is tools that you can use. Tools can be apps or just general information that you can use to make it through any situation that you come across. Well, I think that'll be all for the video today. I just wanted to do a quick one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the bell notification so you'll be notified of any future videos. And always remember this: as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Goodbye, everybody.